Internet. Today is July 31st, which is Harry Potter's birthday and more importantly J.K. Rowling's birthday. And so I decided that there was this Tumblr post that I found a couple weeks, months, I don't know, ago, and I thought it would make a fun sort of tag video, and even if no one else does it, it's a video that I wanted to make. These are totally from when I went to the release party for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince at Borders when I was in high school. The original set of questions, to the best of my knowledge, on Tumblr came from a user called All Mad here. I'll put a link to her post down below. The post is a bunch of questions related to different characters and the kinds of questions maybe that character would ask. So I'm going to display the character name here, and then I will ask the question and then answer it. So yeah, tell us about a scar on your body. I have this big scar on the top of my knee, and that is from volleyball camp in 7th grade. Not from playing volleyball, from just trying to get up onto the bleachers. What is your favorite book? How many times have you read it, and why do you love it? Besides Harry Potter, my favorite book growing up in like junior high-ish was Bloomability by Sharon Creech. I actually pretty much reread that book every year at the end of the school year. I loved that book. What is something you're afraid of? An unfulfilling life in which I didn't leave the world better than the way I found it. What is one thing that makes you different from everyone else? Well, this is hard, Luna. This is a hard one. I will say that at 26 years old, I still consider my dog one of my best friends. Can you do any magic tricks? What is the best one you can do? If you can't do any, what is the best one you've seen? I've seen so many good ones. I can't do any, but I'm constantly fascinated by people who can. What is the best prank you've ever played on someone? I didn't play this prank, but my brother did, and I witnessed it. With the old school iPods, my grandma was asking him and me and our cousins, how do you listen to it? And he told her that you hold it up to your forehead. And she totally believed him, so she's just in the family room holding iPod up to her forehead. And my mother walks in and is like, "What are you doing to your grandmother?" And then we had to explain earbuds, and yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Tell us an embarrassing story. There are so many. I have 27 years worth. Yeah, too many to pick from. Just all of them. All of them. Do you have a good relationship with your family? Who are you closest to? I think I have a great relationship with my family. I might say I'm closest to my brother. We were not friends when we were younger, but once we went to college together and didn't live in the same house, I now consider him one of my best friends. If you were to create a Horcrux, what would it be and why? None? Because I'm not killing anybody, and I like my soul intact, but if for some reason I had to have one and it was made by a different method, I really like that Tom Riddle put it in a journal. I would probably do that too. I think that's clever. Now I'm having conflicted Chamber of Secrets emotions. Moving on. Have you ever loved someone who could never love you back? I have had lots and lots and lots of unrequited crushes. Have you ever been in love with an unexpected person? Had a lot of crushes on guys that I wasn't expecting, or that when I told people I had a crush on them, people would be like, "Really? That guy?" And they were just, I don't know, there was something about them. Something about those boys. If you went to Hogwarts, what kind of pet would you bring? Owl? Owl? Yes? Is it better to be feared or to be loved? Loved. I don't want people to fear me. What is your favorite mystical creature? The hippogriffs. I was always fascinated by the hippogriff storyline in Prisoner of Azkaban. And oh, Buckbeak. Buckbeak. Yes. Make a list of rules that your family or whoever you choose would have to follow if you made the rules. Umbridge, I hate you. Just be a decent human being. Make your bed. Clean up your plates when you're done eating. I don't know, whatever rules we had in my college apartment with my roommates, those were good ones. And they were reasonable, most importantly. What is your most prized possession? My books. I take very good care of my autographed books. Maybe my most valuable possession is my laptop, because it's like my mini pensieve. It it has lots of things that are just so me and my memories. What is the proudest moment of your life? Graduating from library school. I worked so hard for that, and to have my family there with me for that accomplishment and their support, that was huge. Also, when I won my first writing contest and my story got published in the back of a novel, that was really cool. To see my name in print was amazing. Who are you most loyal to? My family. Do not try to get between me and my family. You will lose. Hardcore. Have you ever been accused of doing something you didn't do? Probably. I have an older brother. Though, to be fair, I probably accused him of things that he didn't do either. What's the worst job you've ever had? Let's just say I'm glad I don't work as a cashier anymore, but I did learn a lot from being a cashier. How many presents do you usually receive on your birthday? I don't know. I'm past the age of wanting things for my birthday. I don't need things. I just like being with people. If we insist on celebrating my birthday at all. Are you a leader or a follower? Totally depends on the situation. I consider myself a go-with-the-flow person, but at the same time, I am not afraid of standing up and being the one to take charge of things. I might not always raise my hand first, but I'm not afraid of raising it either. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Not so much. You know, I did go high ropes coursing that one time, but I was totally safe. What is the greatest obstacle you have ever overcome in your life? Myself. I have always had trouble with like self-confidence and believing in myself, and that's an ongoing journey. Me. Every day my biggest obstacle is me. What is your favorite spell? McGonagall? I'm gonna say Patronus because it feeds off of good things and good feelings. Are you a trustworthy person? Yes. Yes, I am. If you transform into any one animal or creature, which one would it be? I would love to be a bird. I want to fly. I think that would be awesome. What is your favorite day of the week? Sundays, even though there's no post. That was a terrible British accent. I'm sorry. Who is the bravest person you know? My parents and my grandparents. They have all been through so much, not just, putting up with me, but they're all incredible, resilient people whom I admire greatly. What do you think is the best Muggle invention? The Felietone. I think the telephone's great, though I have to say, clearly I'm a fan of the internet and the computer things. Things that enable communication.
What is your favorite class that is offered at Hogwarts? Sorry, Professor Sprout, I'm gonna have to say charms. I think that would be so cool. If you could change one thing about your appearance, what would it be? Would love to be like Tonks and be constantly able to change my appearance. I think that'd be cool, but mostly because I wish my hair would grow faster, or if I could change the color of it, or someday it'd be curly, or someday it'd be green, or changing your hair as a Muggle is a really expensive thing, so that's why I haven't gotten a haircut now in a year. What is something that always makes you cry? The end of Toy Story 3. Would you risk your life to save someone you truly love? Absolutely yes. What color eyes do you have? Brown. Have you ever dreamt something was going to happen and then it happened? Not dreamt, but there have been times where I have a very strong feeling about something and then it did happen and it just mostly freaked me out. What would your wand look like? Like Hermione's. If I ever get down to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I'm totally getting Hermione's. Who was the last person who texted and have you ever had a crush on them? I don't know. Who was the last person I texted? It was my mom, and I love her, but I've not had a crush on her, because that would be weird. If you were on the Quidditch team, what position would you play? I would love to be a beater, because it can be offensive, but it's also defending your teammates, and I would like that. Also, it's, no pressure for scoring anything. Last question, what is your favorite flower? I like tulips. So that is the Harry Potter interview, and if there's anyone else who wants to do that, let's make this a tag. I think Evil Clementine, Rachel, you might have fun doing this. And Nat, are you a Harry Potter fan? Yes you are. I challenge you to do this too. All of my usual links are down below. Comments are always welcome, and that's it for me for now. Take care. Bye! I'm currently not reading anything. I just finished reading Mindset by Carol Dweck and I'm about to go to the library. But if you liked what you saw here today, please like and please subscribe for more.